My name is Nwueze Henry. I am the founder of Biggie Studios. Biggie Studios is a photography outfit, but my interest really is building people through photography. After my honeymoon, I got my first camera and decided to take pictures of people. I wanted to take pictures of people at their weddings and just general people without necessarily going to the wedding with a big iPad and all of that. So I got myself a very small Canon 550D camera. And over time, I started to develop a strong interest in photography. So we registered Biggie Studios April 20th, 2012, if I remember. Yeah. Capital. I didn't necessarily raise capital at a trench. I mean, everything was building gradually. So something I didn't mention earlier was I didn't just start Biggie Studios. I had a 9-to-5. My 9-to-5 was paying well. So when I started photography, I knew that somehow when the interest becomes stronger, I would eventually make photography a full-time thing. So I started to save. I saved up until the point I was able to buy a few things here and there. And my mom played a big role. I think she helped out a lot with some of the little things that I needed to finance. So it was really good for her to come in. My biggest push, I'm a God person. I like to give credit to God. So, I mean, He wakes me up every morning. I have to do something useful with the gift that He's put in my hands. Secondly, I'm always intrigued about what it's going to be like in the next 5 years, what's going to be like in the next 10 years. And it motivates me to continue. Because I feel like if anything happens now and I give up, then I deprive myself of what it would have been in the future. So one of my biggest pushes is just staying in it long enough to see where we take this to. I'm also a people person, so I like to inspire people and help people grow along the line. So I'm looking forward to, trainings and helping my interns grow and all of that. So this, in a nutshell, would be what drives me every morning. What drives me crazy about running a business? There are some times that you meet really difficult clients with some unrealistic demands, and there are some clients that are harder to please than others. To be honest, I know some people will say people management for me would not relate to my team and my staff. I have an excellent team, a wonderful staff. So that doesn't drive me crazy. I would say meeting that one client that, is just very, very difficult to please. It doesn't happen all the time. Maybe in a year you meet like 2, you get, but sometimes that can drive you nuts, to be honest. My big break, I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting for my big break, to be honest. And I think it just helps me to stay focused and keep working and keep expecting, because I can't really pinpoint one thing or one job that I would say this was it for me. I like it like that way. I think I want to keep expecting it so that I stay. It's almost like saying you are, what's the word? There's a word that just up and coming. If you stay up and coming, you can stay grounded and keep pushing yourself and expecting bigger things. So I don't want to get used to this level. I want to see what tomorrow will be like. Milestones, we've done some really big corporate jobs. I mean, I can't mention names because of, the caliber of the jobs that one that is notable was, I think, a portrait that we had done for IBB. It was a good experience. It was a photo shoot. Didn't last up to 7 minutes, just even 5 minutes, just taking his portrait. But I remember that I was sweating and it was tough. And the way the world is, when you shoot a big personality, they start to say, "Oh, you've blown," and things like that. I enjoyed it. It helped my confidence, and moving forward, photographing people in the same status became a lot easier for us. Worst day I was in the studio, I got a call from the doctor, and he said my brother had cancer. And I was working 2 years after that day in Kaduna, and I got another call saying that he didn't make it. They're all work-related, family-related, so and you never really recover from that. That would be my worst day doing this work. A daily routine would be to wake up, pray when I remember to, take a shower, watch comedy skits just to feel good and laugh, because life can be somehow. You just need to let off some steam. Head to the office and meet my guys at the office. The office is really like a safe haven for me. It's a happy place for me. So work, shoot, edit. I don't read a lot as I used to, so I wouldn't put that. Then get back home to my family. And then sometimes the routine would change. I would play with the kids in the morning before going to work and things like that. I don't really have any particular routine other than this. Nothing, no ritual, nothing major. I would like to be honest and say that I'm not the best person to handle pressure. Sometimes I let it get the best of me. It sometimes shows in my approach to work. But if I remember that there are some times where I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure, I would normally just exit the scene, go to a room and just pray or listen to music. There's a guy that I like to listen to all the time. Dappy Tikis, plays really nice instruments, so it just helps to calm me down. And I think my team, they've started to notice the trend, so anytime they feel like I'm stressed out, without me even saying, they will just play the music. So music helps me to just calm down. So if I'm to answer that question, I like to listen to music and just take some time out, because if I stay in that environment, I can react in a way that I wouldn't really like. So I tend to just tell my client or tell the team or whatever that I'm taking time out. I don't know if I have a secret advantage. I don't know. I think that I like to build relationships with people. Moving forward, I treat clients as though they're my friends, as if I've always known them. So I try to sell an experience, not just necessarily good pictures or good deliverables or anything like that. I want to make sure that the client feels good when I'm with them. And so that's important, because people would always remember how you make them feel. That's one thing I think I spend a lot more time on. I don't know if it's a secret advantage. Everybody knows I can be playful and jovial and all of that. So apart from that, I can't think of any other thing. I haven't recovered from my brother's passing. And I've always put up a show. I've always made people feel like I got this, I'm fine and all of that. But I know I'm not fine most of the time. If anything happens, again, I don't know. And as much as I know that the right thing to do is to continue pushing and keep going, I don't know if I'll be able to survive, because I know that I came very close to quitting.